Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're coming from. I appreciate you coming back to Dan's Trades to check it out. As always, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment and or educational purposes only. All right, so I've been away from making a recording for a little while. Hope you've been well. Take a look at a couple scalps I took today, getting back in the flow of things, getting back in the saddle again. I didn't trade much at all last week. I think there was one trade on Friday and the Friday before that, so I might pull those out and do a little documentary on those as well. Admittedly, I got in short, looking to follow some weekly order flow as we are bearish on the week right now. Nothing but downside, nothing but sell side being delivered. So I was looking for some fractal delivery on a lower time frame, following the 1 hour chart here in the 12 o'clock hour. And I got positioned here. Then I had some people show up at my house, needed to work on some things for repairs, and I had to close the trade out. I wasn't expecting them, but it did go to my anticipated target, which was down here, but didn't take the trade, just took a few handles out of it. We see here, got in one here, two at 410, and then two more at 427. Closed them right out, right around the 400 area. So little small scalp there. They got their work done. Then I assumed, so I was in the middle of lunch. Did not trade the open at all. Didn't trade the 9:30. No trades this morning. Today is Tuesday, May 11th, I should say. And let's full screen this guy. All right, let's go ahead and just full screen this so I can see a little bit easier. And if you weren't paying attention, or you couldn't see it, yes, these are live trades. That doesn't matter. So right in the middle of lunch, I was looking for a delivery below this short-term low here, or whatever low it is. I don't have it classified as intermediate or short-term. I was just looking, that was my target for this scalp. Nice liquidity here, obviously, as well. So these are all nice. And it did deliver there, but didn't get everything I was looking for. That's fine. So we waited for 1:30. 1:30 rolls around, PM session starts. We started moving up, and I was going to target this right here. So I took a small little scalp. I'll just bring it on over. First presentation fair value gap in the PM session. Had a nice displacement above it, displacing on a nice breakaway gap here. Took an entry right here with two contracts. And I was targeting this low to fill in this SIBI right here. So I took the first contract off right there. Then I was targeting the top of these bodies. And that one came off right there. So that was a nice little short scalp. In at 256, out at 284 and 316. And as we see, drawn liquidity was obviously higher. This was a nice looking top here on top of that macro. But I was perfectly fine with that trade. Maybe I'll leave a runner in the future. Maybe not. There's live price right now. So live price is definitely just took the AM highs. So we've had a reversal on the day. And I just took short little pieces of it there. So doesn't matter what you see other people do. It only matters what you need to do. And this is all I needed for today. So I locked it up and figured I'd make a quick little short video on it. And just to show a couple of the guys that I'm in there with, I took one little screenshot when I did have it so you can see where the stop was. So this is when price was live. Little screenshot. Yeah, it is my Discord skydiver. That's me. And there's where I was just targeting the bodies. Perfectly happy with that. More liquidity up, but had a new hour. That was right before the macro as well. And the macro did retrace. I didn't want to be part of retracement in case it was going to continue to go lower and follow the weekly order flow. We see the PO3 candle right here. So the weekly low is 19,140. And we're retracing right now from the weekly order flow. So it's retracing back up. That was the quick and dirty for today's trades. We'll probably keep this one short and sweet just to keep it concise. If you like it, throw me a thumbs up and we'll start recording a few more of these. I will personally say I myself trade better when I'm not recording, whatever it is, whether it's mental pressure, thinking about it, whatnot. So find your groove, find whatever works for you. Oh, no, by the way, this is the first presentation from the morning. So interesting where price went. Came above it, retraced back down to constant encroachment, and we've rallied higher. That must be random too. So just playing with randomness in the market and random buying and selling pressure. And a new macro's opening right now. Let's take a look and see what's going on out of curiosity. We've already taken the high. A couple tiny little fair value gaps right there. So if you're curious, this is the OHLC indicator from FX4 Living. That's what's drawing those in automatically for me and also drawing the macros. So there's the new M macro starting at 1450. That's where it'll end. So there's previous day's equilibrium and previous AM or lunch session high right there, it looks like, from another session. So kill zones, FX4 models on here. And I do use the NWOG, NDOGs. Interestingly enough, that NDOG was right. Had a confluence with the opening range gap as well as first presentation fair value gap from the 9:30 opening today. So lots of confluence to these trades. That's why I was taking the short right there. Closed below, coming back up for a retrace down. So I was looking to target lower. Yeah, that would have been a nice run there if I would have held for it. Just a 50 point, 60 point target there. No, actually it was 80. And stop would have been above. I'm not a big R2R trader, but I just like getting in and out and taking some money out of the market. Turning into your own personal ATM machine. All right, we'll just end her there. And yeah, we're probably going to go to PDEQ. That's looking pretty ripe right now. Liquidity. Previous week's lows up here. So nothing but downside so far in this week. There's the weekly candle. There's yesterday's first presentation fair value gaps hanging out. And we see some confluence with previous relative equal lows up there. Those are before this week, so I just haven't cleaned up my daily markups. All right. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking it out. And I'll look for some more coming out. I just like taking quick bites and being done. So hope all is well. And remember, tomorrow is promised for none of us. Live for today. Take care.